Hey, I'm Dr. Greg with Align Wellness Center here in Northbrook, Illinois, and today I want to talk with you about a serious topic. It's head injuries and primarily focused on kids. I've worked with many kids and athletes for over the last 20 years, and I have to say over the last 5 months, we've seen more and more young children coming in with after head injuries. Now, when they come to our office, they don't necessarily come in for the head injury. But what we've typically wound up seeing is they come in within 2 to 4 years afterwards, and they no longer have the head injury symptoms, whether it's caused just a stiffness in their neck, whether it's caused a concussion, whether it's caused headaches or stitches above their eyes. But what we wind up seeing them with is that they've begun to have difficulty with focus in class. They may have had migraines and headaches. And what we've found is that these changes that happen for young kids wind up being the result of traumas that happened years before already. So right now I've got 3 cases that I'm managing like this. For one of them, it's almost 6 years after the first injury happened. It happened in recess. He was playing with his friends. His mom, he got a concussion. His mom got called and they went to the doctor. They did what he said. The concussion went away. A couple of months later, he had another one. Now this was also a kid that played football, and he continued to play football. However, as he was going through school became more difficult. He wound up being put on Adderall, and then he wound up being put on a depressant so that he would take it at night so that he could go to sleep. This is a cocktail that's really a recipe for disaster. His mom brought him into our office because he was having some pain, and we checked him out, and what we found was that he had changes in his neck. And the most probable place that wound up happening was from one of the first or second or successive traumas that he had from playing sports at recess or in football. Now, he's going on to a football scholarship. He's got some great athletic ability, but we're working intensely to wind up helping to change his spine so that he's less likely to wind up having further head injuries. Because one of the main reasons why people who have concussions have reoccurring head injuries is because their spine is not able to absorb the shock that it's being exposed to. So smaller and smaller traumas as you go along can cause bigger and bigger problems. Chiropractic has been the one thing that winds up actually shown to wind up restoring the proper curve within the spine. And the unique model we do helps us to understand that. If you or someone you know has had a head injury and or has reoccurring problems with head injuries, let's connect to see if there may be a natural, safe, and effective way for us to help that family member of yours get back to health. Once again, I'm Dr. Greg Gerstmann with Align Wellness Center, and thank you for letting me be a part of your health.